All right, there's a few last things that you need to do to get your course ready for kids to view. Now, when I log into a course, I'm using Carol Packard's class here. You're going to notice that there is an S1 and an S2. S2 stands for semester 2, so if you're watching this in the fall, you only want to have S1 courses. If you're watching this during the winter time, then you're going to want to get rid of your S1s. Now, to do that, what we're going to do is we're going to hide them. To hide them, we go to Courses. We're going to go down to all courses, and you're going to see a star, or you may not see a star, but you want to star the ones that you want. So in this case, I want to go ahead and star my S1s, and I want to unstar the S2s. And all I have to do is just click on the little star there. I'll go ahead and click on this one as well. And now when I click on the dashboard, you'll notice that I only have the S1s available. Next thing you want to do is that you're going to want to cross-list your sections if that applies to you. Carol teaches 3 sections of science. They're the exact same class, just at different periods. What you can do is you can take these 2 class periods and we can put them inside here. And I've actually attached the video to watch that. So if you need to know how to do that, it's called cross-listing or cross-linking your courses. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and open up one of my courses here. And if you have already taught this course at some point, you may want to add existing content. The nice thing about adding existing content, it'll retain a lot of your settings. I'm going to show you how to change here in a moment. But you want to actually bring in your existing content before you do the next step. Finally, what we're going to do is we're going to go down to Settings. And we need to change a few things. First off, this may be blank, and so you can go ahead and choose an image if you want to. You can actually change the name, so if you don't like the way the name is linked, set up here, you can go ahead and change the name. But you need to put a start and end of the term date. So our date that is going to start is going to be September 4th. It's going to be a Tuesday. And then our end term date for this year is January 26th. So I'll go ahead and slide over to January. Now, if you notice, January 26th is, the 25th is the actual end date. I always go one day afterwards because that just gives you a little extra time just in case you need to get something done. So I go ahead and click on January 26th as my end term date. Now, if you're in the middle, if you're starting semester 2, don't put September 4th and January 26th. You need to put the correct dates in there. The next thing you want to do is it says users can only participate in the course between these dates. You want that to be true, and so we're going to go ahead and check that box. The grading scheme, you want to enable course grading scheme. So I'll go ahead and click on that. And then we're going to go ahead and click Set Grading Scheme. When I set grading scheme, it's actually going to give me an A through F scale, and I don't want to actually use this one. I'm going to go up here to the top where it says Select Another Scheme. And I can actually go ahead and choose our scale. So I'm actually using a SMS account. If you're at the high school level, you'll see a SHS account. So I want to use the SMS A through F scale. Once I click on this, I'll say Use Grading Standard. And then I'll go ahead and click on Done. Everything else that you see down here, you can leave it as is. And I go ahead and click on Update Course Detail. Now the last thing that I need to do is I'm going to go ahead and go back to my home. So I'm going to get out of settings. And if you notice right over here, it says unpublished or published. And so no one's going to see anything until you actually click publish. So I'll go ahead and click on publish. It'll also want you to choose a course homepage. Most people choose course modules. If you want to use something different, you're welcome to. But this is probably the best place because kids just want to see the information when they come in. And if you notice right up here that it says published. Now, just a quick reminder, when you're starting to push out assignments to everybody, you need to make sure that you turn your module on. So no one's going to see this until I actually physically turn it on for the kids to see. And that is all you have to do to get ready for your kids.